G'day guys, how you doing? And we've got another clear night, so I'm out imaging at my mate's property. He's got an observatory just to my right, behind my camper trailer here, or my mobile observatory. And I'll show you that maybe tomorrow. But tonight, I've just got here, just finished setting up. The scope is all set up in its own little room attached to the camper trailer, which I do plan on taking even further out into South Australia and outback and setting up over a few nights in a row. So you guys are going to probably start seeing a little bit more of this this setup later on, but this is the first night out with it all set up with this little observatory room off to the side, and I'll show you guys that a bit later. But I'm getting a bit hungry, so I better start cooking something up. So I'll speak to you later. Well, guys, what a night it's been. This video is a little bit different compared to a lot of my other ones I've shot. So last night I had some very challenging conditions to shoot in. It got very cold out here. Still is cold. It's about 5:30 in the morning now, and it's 0 degrees with 99% humidity. So yeah, there's frost and fog and everything out there. The camper itself is very frosty, and I am very frosty myself. So glad that the sleeping bags and all that kept me very warm last night anyway. But enough about that, back to the imaging. Yes, so there was a lot of really challenging aspects to last night, especially the humidity. So I may need to, well, not may, I will have to get myself some G heaters for the future. So I might look at ordering something like that soon. Yeah, the tracking went really well, because you guys know I've been having a few issues with my tracking. With the new guide scope, it went really well again, apart from my own issue and my own problem, and that was not quite balancing the system right. So when it did its meridian flip and started to guide again, I was having all kinds of issues with guiding. It was well out. So my 300-second exposures weren't very good at all. But it took me most of the night to nut that out, work it out, and it turns out, yeah, it was my balancing of the whole system in the first place. It wasn't that good. So never rush your setups. Always make sure you get your balancing right. And plus, it is an old mount too, so I may have to look at servicing it, or hyper tuning it, or something. So yeah, I did end up, after I rebalanced and everything, got the tracking up and going again. It was fine. I was shooting 300-second exposures with 200 gain, and at minus 15 degrees the camera was set up. But by the time I started getting all that happening, it was starting to get real dewy. So I'm really interested to see how many images I've actually captured that are going to be decent enough. I did shoot 300-second exposures, 30-second exposures, and 10-second exposures. The reason I shot the 30 and the 10-second exposures were to mostly maintain some of those some of those brighter areas, and not clip my highlights too much when it comes to some of the stars and all that. So I'll be interested to see how that all works out when I go back to get back home and start processing the image. Yeah, it's been an interesting experience, a new experience for me. This is the first time I've been imaging inside, well, with my camper, pretty much. It's the whole idea why I ended up purchasing this particular camper in the first place, is because of that room. So there's a little bit of tweaking to be done with that room itself, but the great thing is that when that room's not in, well, when I'm not using it during the daytime, I can pull the roof over the top of it and seal it all up as well. So that's really cool. It's going to help out with some nice long trips that I have planned later on in the year. And I have to maybe look at doing something with the heating. So yeah, the heater I've got last night only lasted about 5 hours, and it's also battery operated. So it's just battery operated, meaning the power of the fan is just try and blow around some of the heat, but it doesn't produce a lot of heat at all. So I might have to look at getting something a bit better than that, because although I can handle the cold, I hate it. So yeah, I'm going to just wait a little bit longer and cook myself up some breakfast, and then I'll try and show you guys Trev's little observatory in there. He's got a Skywatch. I think it's a Skywatcher Quattro 10-inch Newtonian, and on that he's got I think it's a ZWO ASI 071 MC Pro camera, and the mount is a Skywatcher HEQ 6. I think 6 or 5. I can't remember. Yeah, mounted all on a pier and everything else like that. So that's pretty cool. And then his other scope is a Skywatcher Esprit 100, I think it was, mounted on a Celestron AVX mount, which is again on a pier, and he's also taken delivery of his new Skywatcher EQ8 mount that he's going to end up mounting his Newtonian on. So I'll take you for a bit of a tour in there a bit later on, when the sun gets up a little bit and I wake up a bit more and I defrost. So yeah, apologies that maybe this video isn't quite as good as what it could have been, but again, it was a bit of a new experience for me, and I've learned a bit from it, and hopefully maybe you guys have learned a little bit from it as well. So yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to get back into the sleeping bag, I think, and then just get myself nice and warm again. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys a bit later. Well, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a little bit different to previous ones, but it's been certainly a learning curve. And with every video I make and upload, I'm also learning myself. So I really enjoy taking these guys on the journey with me, showing you some of the things that I do, also some of the things that I learn as well, and hopefully that helps you guys out as well. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, please guys don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you're new and you've enjoyed this this video, or feel like checking out some other videos, please do, and maybe hit that subscribe. Okay, so I'm going to thaw out a little bit more. The sun's rising a bit, and I'll start to look at packing up once the frost is off the canvas. So yeah, until next time, guys, take it easy. See ya.